These are both custom built by me, Jack Payne, known as Twisted with 2 S's. This was built first. This is a 6 scale Jeep. It has the running gear fits inside. I got a motor and gearbox that fits inside that scale V8 motor, and then goes into a Traxxas Revo gearbox for the differential. And then I'm using Kyosho axles and aftermarket shocks. They fit a Savage, I believe. Anyways, it just sits around. I don't even use it. It was fun to build though. The 12 scale Indiana Jones and the dogs from Toy Story. It uses custom aluminum Baja wheels. That's why the front's narrow and the back's wide. They look good though. And this is my brushless. It's a custom frame, custom shock towers, custom spline or gear train. It uses Red Cat differentials, A-arms, low-C shocks, low-C body, low-C cage. Uses a Beast motor that's from Sky RC. It's the big, it's what designed for 8S. It's a 910 kV. I believe it's the Beast 524 2Y motor. It really twists them drive shafts. I'm building some drive shafts for it as we speak, actually, because the stock drive shafts, which are the rear XBE shocks, are not cutting it. I run the XBE rear drive shafts front and rear, so the differential is dead center. I put all the weight towards the front because it just pulls the front end right off the ground. I really like this rig. This is my favorite. I'm into the boats now too, but you can see I use a Blogi for an onboard camera. Built a skid plate to hold the front bumper in place. You can see it takes a beating. It's a custom frame. Titanium where I could put it. These are titanium. The rear ones are titanium. You can see I had to do some work on the body. Crashed it in the winter. These things don't like cold weather. It was a big mistake, an expensive mistake. And I'm using RC 4-wheel drive rim or tires. They don't make them anymore. They're the Dune Reapers. And then the wheels, I broke the first set of wheels when I ran into a light pole at the park. So now I'm using Silverback rims, and I use a XL2 ESC, and I need to see if they're very good or not. The caps, those are pretty good sized caps. There's 4 of them. It works good. Yeah, I had some issues with the wiring because I spliced into the wiring to run 2 fans, one for the ESC and one for the motor, and it was shorting out, causing a little bit of problems, but I fixed it this morning. The differential housings are CNC'd. Same thing with the bearing carriers. They're made by 75 RC. He does nice work. I bought his wheel adapters too, but I don't like those. I like the single bolt. They work way better, and you don't have all the issues of having to lock tight and wait for it to dry, and 4 different bolts to go into a cap. There's so many parts on those wheel adapters, it's just not worth it. So they're just sitting in a box now. I have an XPE, and I changed the wheel adapters over to this style first, and I loved it, and so I went with that with this too. So yeah. Anyways, I got this just sitting. That's why it's not. It sure was fun to build. I built a little radiator, and it's all dusty. It's pretty scale. Lights work. It's got lights in the bumper, lights in the tail lights. It's a pretty fun little truck. This is a swing away tire carrier. It actually swings away. It was a fun build. This is a little hood scoop. You can see I didn't do a very good job actually. Probably should redo it, but this is a Jeep hood I made into a hood scoop. This is aluminum roll cage. Anyways, I should do a better bumper on the front too, but I don't like. I never did come up with a decent bumper for the rear on it either. Never did really finish this one. But it's a neat little rig.